Good morning, guys. I just wanted to give you a little bit more support on adding and subtracting rational numbers. So there's a song that we like to sing about adding integers, and it goes to the tune of Row, Row, Row Your Boat. So it says same signs add and keep, different signs subtract, keep the sign of the bigger digit, then you'll be exact. I know I should be a professional singer. I know that's what you're thinking. All right, so let's look at the first one. So same signs add and keep. So number one, we have a +8 and a +3. So they have the same sign as each other. So we're going to add and keep the sign. So +8 plus +3 is 11. Number two, the next line of the song says different signs subtract. Well, we have a +9, a -4. They have different signs. So we're going to subtract. And then you keep the sign of the bigger digit. All right, so is 9 bigger or is 4 bigger? 9 is bigger, so we keep at +9. And after we subtract, our answer is +5. Number three, I have a -6 combined with a +6, different signs subtract. The difference of 6 and 6 is 0, and a 0 is just a 0. It's not negative nor positive. Number four, different signs subtract. There's more negatives than positives, so our answer is -1. Number five, we have two positive numbers. We add them together, keep the sign. Number five, we have -5 combined with -9. They're both negative numbers. And the first line of the song says, same signs add and keep the sign. Here we have a positive combined with a negative. There's more negatives than positives. We're going to subtract, different signs subtract, keep the sign of the bigger digit. Number 8, we have a negative combined with a positive, different signs subtract. There's more positive, so we keep that positive sign, and the answer is +2. All right, when we subtract integers, one of the big things I want to bring attention to is when you have minus a negative. So when you have minus a negative right beside each other, you're going to take your pencil and you're going to do bam, bam, plus, plus. Okay, every time you have minus a negative. 4 minus a -2, we're going to do bam, bam, plus, plus. Right here, negative minus a negative, bam, bam, with our pencil. Bam, bam. Or in other words, we're going to, on the first one, we're going to keep, oh, that's supposed to be a plus. Keep, change, change, keep, change, change, keep, change, change. So 5 plus 3 is 8. 4 plus 2 is 6. 8 plus 4 is 12. And 10 plus 2 is 12. All right, so there's different ways we can talk about the other types of subtraction. One thing I do is I just like to identify each number or each number's sign. So here we have a +5 combined with a -3. That's different signs. So I'm going to subtract. There's more positives. So 5 minus 3 is +2. Letter B, I have -4 combined with -6, same thing, -4, -6, -4, -6, same thing. But basically this says I owe one person $4, I owe someone else $6. That means I'm in debt $10. So same signs add and keep. Letter C, I see minus a negative. So before I do anything, I'm going to do bam, bam with my pencil. And then I just have 7 plus 3. 7 plus 3 is 10. Letter D, I see a 6 and I see a -9. 6 minus 9, different signs. There's more negatives than positives. So I subtract and get -3. Letter E, I have a -10 and a -4. Two negatives. I'm going to add and keep. Add and keep. Letter F, I see minus a negative, so I'm going to do bam, bam with my pencil. And now I have a -3 combined with a +2. -3 combined with a +2, different signs subtract, keep the sign of the bigger digit. Letter G, I have 8 minus 9. +8 minus 9, different signs subtract, keep the sign of the bigger digit. And then letter H, 3 minus 1, different signs subtract, keep the sign of the bigger digit. All right, now these are fractions and they all have common denominators. You're going to apply the same rules. So on the first one, our denominator, they all have common denominators, so we don't have to worry about that. So we have a positive 5/9 combined with a minus 3/9. So positive combined with a negative, different sign subtract, and we get 2/9. Here we have a positive plus a positive. We're going to add those two fractions. On number 3, the first thing we're going to do is simplify this minus a negative. So we do bam, 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 bam. So now we have a negative 5/9 combined with a positive 3/9. Different signs subtract. So we keep the sign of the bigger digit. 5 is bigger than 3. So our answer is negative 2/9. And then number 4, we have 2 negative numbers. 2 negative numbers we add and keep. All right, look at number 5 through 8. These are decimals, but the same rules apply. So the first one, we have a positive combined with a negative. So we're going to subtract and we're going to keep the sign of the bigger digit. And I get 0.39. Number 6, we have 2 negative numbers. We're going to add and keep. So I have negative 5.6 combined with negative 4.8, and we get negative 10.4. All right, number 7, we have a negative combined with a negative. Negative, that means we're going to add and keep. Add and keep. And we get negative 11.3. And then the last one is 2 positive numbers. We're simply adding those together and we get 10.3. All right, so when you have more than one, you just do them in order from left to right. So we're going to add these two together. So 7.4 plus 8.2 is 15.6. Bring everything else down. And now I'm going to do this part. So 15.6 minus 3.2 is 12.4. 12.4 minus 2.1. And we're just doing that straight in order. 12.4 minus 2.1 is 10.3. All right, so if we had a number line, we could say the first number tells us where to start. So we're going to start at negative 3 first. So from 0, we're going to go left 3 and then plus, but then it says we're going to go left again 5 more. And we would stop at negative 8. Negative 3 and then minus 5 is negative 8. So on a number line, we are going to, let me get rid of all this other stuff. All right, we're going to start at positive 2. So from 0 to positive 2. And then it says go left 3. From positive 2, we're going to go left 3 spaces. And what do we land on? We land on negative 1. Why is the answer negative 1? Because there were more negatives than positives. More negatives than positives. Okay. All right, I hope that helped you guys. So practice those. The only way you're going to get better is practice, practice, practice. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll check in with you guys later.